Hey, y'all. Where's Jim? His seat is empty. Uh-oh.
I think he just went to the bathroom.
Well, that's hilarious. I couldn't see him, so I couldn't tell that he wasn't there. Should we go back to the share screen? You and I can sit here and talk a little bit first. Hi, everybody. Hi out there in Streamland. What's happening? We put Jim Beiser on the spot, but we're diamonds in the rust, but we're not together, sadly.
4/5.
No, we're Rod and I are in our home in Chelsea, and Jan and Alan are in their home in Fort Wayne, and Jim is, well, I don't know where Jim is.
Jim is in the bathroom. And who was it who got the award and she was in the bathroom? And
Oh, well, that's terrible. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna go to the individual spotlight just for now. We'll bring us all back on screen. Going
Okay.
down the road. Poor Jim. I'm so sorry about that. I'll talk a little bit about this. So Rod and I decided we were going to go first. We're in the midst of Diamonds in the Rust, our second, which we hope will be a regularly occurring songwriting retreat weekend, and we're super excited. This has been an amazing group of writers and people, and this is just the staff concert. So this is our chance to play a few songs for you and earn our keep a little bit beyond the workshops. But we're going to kick this off with a love song because, you know, love is good.
You see it on phones.
Yeah. Ready, buddy?
Yep.
2, 3. We don't need the perfect day or weather to cuddle in the tall grass together. Gaze up at the sky, forget the whys and the shoulds. Well, I think that would do some good. Before this week gives way to sour, let's gather up some wildflowers. Breathe in deep, let go the gloom and the doom. Well, I think that would do some good. It would do me good to slow way down. It would do you good to paint the town. It would do us both some good to stop and listen closer to the sound of two hearts beating in perfect rhythm. Well, I'd say that's cause for optimism. Let's ditch the tent and sleep out in the woods. Well, I think that would do some good. It would do me good to slow way down. It would do you good to paint the town. It would do us both some good to stop and listen closer to the sound of two hearts beating in perfect rhythm. Well, I'd say that's cause for optimism. sleep out in the woods. Well, I think that would do some good. Yeah, I think that would do some good. Well, I think that would do some good. I can even hear you through the headphones. How cool is that? All right, you guys, let's try this again. I'm so sorry, Jim. I didn't see that you weren't at your chair.
Sorry about that. Yeah, I was. I play so often these days that I forget my lyrics, so I was printing a couple things out.
Yeah.
That was really smart. I should have probably done that. We played something we sort of know, so.
Yeah, well, and I sort of know some of these tunes. So, Joann, am I going? Who's going?
Annie's directing traffic.
I just decided that I wanted to go first, but why don't we do boy, girl? So, JB, why don't you go next? We decided we were going to all stay on the screen, but we thought it was
boy,
better.
girl, girl, boy, girl, girl, boy, girl,
Yeah,
girl, boy.
it seems to me that's girl, boy.
And actually, there are boys in every frame. Okay, that means that I'm going to sing a song, and I just printed this one out because heck, if I knew if I was going to remember it. Whoop, whoop, up, up, up. It's getting away from me. Oh, oh. Okay, I'm a professional. Okay, and I'm sitting on my headphone cable. I'm so totally prepared. So a song about the future. Houston, we have a problem. It seems our spaceship Earth has gone from bad to worse, failing systems from top to bottom, and we're all in denial that our very survival just might be in doubt. So what do we do now? Hey, let's go to Mars, make our home among the moon and the stars. I don't care if there's no air, we'll iron out the details once we're there. For now has come the time to leave our worn out Mother Earth behind. Our future is out there, our destiny awaits. We'll start with a clean slate, a new day is what it's about there. We'll leave the past behind us, leave nothing to remind us of our previous mistakes. Oh, for goodness sakes, come on, let's go to Mars. We'll drive around in our space rover cars, build them all so we can all stock up on bric-a-brac and falderall. Everything is gonna turn out fine when we leave our wasted Mother Earth behind. We ain't got time to wait, soon it's gonna be too late. We gotta go for all we know. And it breaks my heart to say, sorry it has to be this way, but not everybody gets to go. Just a few of us. Ain't got room for everybody, just a few of us. Just a few of us. Just a few of us. I hate to say say goodbye, my friend, just a few of us, me and them. So farewell and so long, we'll save the human race from this forsaken place. What's the worst that could go wrong? We'll hearts and brains of granite, we'll trash another planet, back at square one again. Then what will we do then? Hey, we'll go to Jupiter or Uranus or someplace even stupider. Pardon me if I seem to be somewhat skeptical of this strategy. Seems to me it's pretty asinine. And did I say I'm rather disinclined to leave our good old Mother Earth behind? If we're gonna stay here, can't wait another year. Let's get our butts in gear and make some change.
We love this.
Awesome.
Live stream that you can hear. Okay, so somebody thought I was talking through Jim's performance. I don't think it was me. Pretty sure I was muted, but I want to make sure the talking is gone because maybe there's a live stream running in the background or something. So if you're listening, is the talking?
Yeah, we're all good, Annie.
All right. Well, Kiara, I know you're going to keep us honest. So if I do accidentally unmute myself, I hope it wasn't me. I love that song, Jim. That is like perfect time.
As only you can.
Well, me
Hey, let's go to Jupiter.
and Withers.
Yeah.
Or maybe someplace stupider.
I know that was my favorite rhyme in it. You're a Jupiter.
Wrote the whole song around those two words, but Rod and I have been watching a lot of Star Trek, if you know what I mean. So,
Here we go.
here we go. It won't be too far away. All right, off you go. Jan Christ, ladies and gentlemen.
Thanks. Well, I'm gonna switch gears like a big grinding halt. We're gonna do a song about one of my favorite people. There are words that print themselves on you, beautiful and bright tattoos, images and memories of justice and of travesty. Story wraps around your spine, the heartaches and the valentines. They are touchstones and reminder notes that cover you just like a coat. And you've worked so hard for every blessing. You etched your wings and kept on Oh, the skin that you were born into never seemed complete to you. So you wrote your name in every hue to claim yourself through and through, through and through. And you worked so hard for every blessing. You edged your wings and kept on pressing. While the future, while the future, while the future kept you always, always guessing. Did we have a problem, Annie? Did we have a sound problem?
I don't know if it would be the same for everybody. I was trying to quietly text you that you were overdriving a little bit on my side, so I don't know if that was the case for everywhere. So, but it sounded
On the heavy low end djembe hits, boom, 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 there was a bit of, and it wasn't real bad. It didn't like wreck.
sorry.
It didn't wreck my song.
No, it didn't. But there was a little bit of you know.
Okay, so I decided since everybody else is sitting, I'm going to put my tush down. So I think that I lowered the mic enough to make the sound still. Can you still hear the guitar okay?
Yeah,
Does this work for you?
I think.
All right. I don't know. I'm in a love song mood tonight. We're going to do another love song. We've been talking about all different kinds of songs at this writing retreat, and list songs and conversation songs and points of view and some cool things. I think, Jan, you might have to correct me, but I think this song is sort of a list song. So let's see how it comes out. But this is a new one, a newish one that was inspired by a prompt from a songwriting group. The prompt, I'm not going to tell you what the prompt is. See if you can figure it out. It's a really fun word to try and rhyme. So I got to throw it in this song. And just suffice it to say that while Rod and I are definitely opposites in a lot of ways, and this song is a love song about opposites and just how there's just no no explaining love. When you love somebody, you love them. The guy in this song couldn't be farther from Rod, just so you know. Ready? 1, 2, 1, 2. He is prime rib and Old Spice cologne. She is chickpeas and patchouli. Well, he's a picket fence and a barbecue with the neighbors, and she's a nomad and a schoolie. Well, he's a briefcase and a matching tie. She's a backpack and a sundress. He's a paycheck and a weekly manicure, and she's a groupie and a hot mess. She's a bunch of words scattered on the bedroom floor, and he's a bunch of questions, answers unaccounted for. But she's the only key ever opened up his door. He's a Beamer and a shopping mall. She's a hybrid and a thrift store. Well, he's a treadmill running 15 miles a day, and she's a dancer on the seashore. She's a
bunch of words scattered on the bedroom floor. And he's a bunch of questions, answers unaccounted for. But she's the only key ever opened up his door. There is nothing to explain. Trying is in vain. Our hearts don't work that way. 'Cause she's a bunch of words scattered on the bedroom floor. And he's a bunch of questions, don't need answers anymore. 'Cause she's the only key ever opened up his door. Well, he is prime rib and Old Spice cologne. She is chickpeas and patchouli.
Anyone want to guess what the prompt was?
Chili.
Ah, very good. Very good, Gail.
I remember that song. I remember that prompt. This is also a song that came from the same group, but a different prompt. And there's no patchouli in this song whatsoever. Perhaps the best way to explain it is that there is no explanation. The rabbit hole only gets deeper the more we look into what we do. And if we're honest, we may discover upon further examination that we knew less than we imagined, and imagined less than we knew. But if I listen closely, I can hear the light. I can hear it shining down right through this darkest night. We try our best to define it, that which has no definition. The more we try to nail it down, the more it wriggles free. Don't you see? To break it all down into facts and figures amounts to one more superstition. We're so desperate for some kind of understanding that we don't know how to let it be. But if I listen closely, I can hear the light. I can hear it shining down, shining right through the night, Shut up, sit, give up, quit, trying to get your ducks in a row. Let them fly in a V up in the sky, and they just might lead you home. We can sit here and curse the darkness, complain and criticize. Then again, we might see more clearly once we open up our eyes. But for now, just listen closely until you hear light, till you hear it shining down right through this darkest night. You can hear it shining down right through this darkest night. Thank you. Jan, what are you going to play? No, don't do that. Do something else.
Yeah. Well, I had something in mind, and now I'm thinking it's, maybe I should switch gears because you guys aren't doing any depressing songs, and, should I?
Oh, they're coming.
Oh, yeah. You're doing all the happy songs. Okay, I'll do a depressing song.
I don't know if that one is exactly happy, but anyway.
It has a kind of a happiness to it. Everything you do, Jim, even your most depressing stuff has kind of a happiness to it. I don't know.
I'm just a shallow kind of guy.
Okay.
Take it away, Jan.
Buries the problems, but they grow and bloom again. No one needs to see them, she will deftly pretend. Bringing her high card, best foot forward every time. Who will love her if she does not shine? Hopelessness dogs her, but she'll not give in. Gonna reason fear away again till someone doubts her courage, then she struggles with resign. For who will love her if she does not shine? Who will love her? Shining. Who will love her? Shining. Who will love her if she does not shine? From many difficult requests, works to be satisfied with just doing her best. Someone doubts her courage and she struggles with reason. Who will love her if she does not shine? Who will love her? Shining. Who will love her? tries to pull herself from rejection's debris. The more she pulls, the less she feels like she's free. When did this all begin? Is there one point in time? And who will love her if she does not shine? Shining, shining, who will love her if she does not shine? Shining, shining, oh, who will love her if she does not shine?
Guys, it's like those of you who know us, like this part of the reason we all want to be on the screen together is just because we want to be together and we wish we were together, and it's really, really hard not being together. So I hope y'all don't mind. We're just kind of bouncing around, and I can see us. We're going to sing along, but I really wish we were in the same room. I can't wait till we can do that again. This is really hard.
Yeah.
So, just saying. It's also hard not to hit my keyboard accidentally, so I think that's good. All right. I keep coming back to the songwriting retreat weekend because that's kind of what this is. You know, we're honoring that joyful thing that we're doing. My buttons are metal.
So are mine.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
It was intentional. It's the percussion.
Yeah, I
But,
love that clickety clack.
Yank it out now.
I'll leave it.
We've been talking about our songwriting assignments. We were talking about sort of authentic, truthful, maybe digging into some personal stuff, and I've been doing a lot of that over the last couple of years. I don't know why. Maybe it's just all this time alone and all this extra time to start thinking about things, or it could be that I turned 60 last year. Jan's laughing. It's like, yes, it's about time. But I don't know, that moment of starting to think way back. But anyway, I feel like I'm in a place now of kind of some more clarity, and it's been interesting to examine some things. But so this songwriting group, and actually Jan and Jim are both a part of it, called the Songsmiths, where we get a prompt every month, and we write to that prompt. And this was the first year, so it was the summer of 2020. And I remember sitting out on my patio, the prompt came along, and it was my father's house. And I literally had just been on the phone with my dad's widow. My father's been gone for, well, it'll be 20 years next month. But the house that they lived in for a good chunk of my adult years, and where there was a whole lot of family stuff happening, and she had moved out, and the people who bought the house were tearing it down. Now, don't get me started. I have such a problem with houses, perfectly good houses, being torn down. I mean, ridiculous. There was nothing wrong with this house. But the idea of that being torn down, and that house, and a whole lot of stuff about my father started churning up. And so I ended up writing this song that is a reflection of a different house, the one I grew up in. So, ready? The wrecking ball is scheduled to arrive today. My father's house is coming down. 5 tons of steel cannot destroy all my memories, but I can watch them hit the ground. And all the wasted flesh and bone, all the ghosts who've lingered, long since flown. I can still hear the garage door opening, just enough time to run upstairs. In my room I could be spared undue reckoning, staying out of his crosshairs. You start to pick up on the clues, all the little things it would take to blow a fuse. But it's over now, seems so small as it tumbles earthbound. I forage for forgiveness 'neath the shattered walls of madness, scattered all around. My father's house had eggshells across every floor, and that's bad news for this clumsy child. I learned to fear the smell of Old Spice and nicotine, and the hint of vodka in his smile. Too many walls, too many rooms, a well-seasoned pot roast with just a dash of doom. But it's over now, seems so small as it tumbles earthbound. I forage for forgiveness, knowing that these ties have come unbound. The wrecking ball is scheduled to arrive today. My father's house is coming down.
Wow.
Did you watch it happening? Oh, she doesn't know. She can't hear. Did you watch that happening?
Oh God, no, I wanted to so bad. But it's on the other side of town, and
Have you ever seen a house being torn down?
I haven't. I've watched like demolitions of big, huge buildings, but that usually involves some sort of explosives. And
I know.
I watched the house across from me when I lived in Detroit got burned down, and about a year and a half after it had burned, the wrecking crew came and took down the rest of the house. And as they pushed it in, the grass began to move, and I was standing on my in my house, looking out my storm door with my toddler, and I saw the grass move, and it was all rats, and they were like running up towards my house and up onto my porch and all around my house, and I was like completely freaked out.
Wow.
I hurried up and shut the door, and I called the city and said, you got to do something. Yeah.
wow.
Wow.
I'm trying to
Think about-
figure out if it. I'm sorry.
Oh, it was about, I don't know, 15 years or more ago when they tore down the house next door, and it's fun to watch because they didn't use a wrecking ball. They used a crane, and they sort of
Yep.
knocked down a piece of it, but they saved the chimney for last.
Oh yeah.
They knock down the entire house, but they're very careful to leave the fireplace and the brick chimney, which went up more than 2 stories, and they tear the entire house all from around, and it's just a sheer pile of rubble and this tower of brick. And then the last thing they do is they tick the top of it and just goes boom. It's a house demolition crew's hobby. It's like a little thing that they do.
Rod and I love to watch this TV show called Salvage Dogs, and they're always knocking stuff down. Sorry. I just want to say a couple things.
We'll
actually.
bleep that later.
Before we move, yeah, there's no bleeping. Before we move on, there's like 2 things that come to mind. Like so often you're, like with these songs, you think of things after the fact, of course, but those 2 songs both have Old Spice in them. I don't know if you noticed, but like
I did notice.
that I had a thing about Old Spice for a minute because Old Spice, has a couple of things. But the other thing is that I had demoed this at one of the workshops. This is all stuff that probably doesn't even need to be said, but it's me. I'm on a roll. The lyric that I had changed is so new that I completely forgot and sang the old lyric. So of the second line. Anyway, never mind. It doesn't matter. So I was curious if any of our people here were paying attention and because
Yara's waving.
what else would you think about? So fortunately on the recording it'll be better. Anyway, moving on. Jim Beiser. I'll shut up now.
And this will be a continuation of my workshop. This was a song that I had planned to do in the workshop. Another demonstration of a change of perspective on a song, especially a fairly well-known song, and how easy it is to with just some minor changes of words to make a parody song. And this is a song that it was hard to say that I wrote it because I simply appropriated it. But the original version I wrote back in the mid-aughts, and that was during the Bush era. And I had to update this song a little bit. I revamped some of the lyrics a couple of years ago, and it's already out of date. This is one of those songs that I need to refresh every election cycle, I think. Anyway. Eggplant and liver and 3-week-old jello. This bruise on my leg that's all purple and yellow. Athlete's foot, jock itch, and bumblebee stings. These are a few of my least favorite things. Raindrops on campouts and whiskers on women. Seaweed and jellyfish when I go swimming. Small bugs that fly in my mouth when I sing. These are a few of my least favorite things. Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, telling me how I can go kiss their ashes. The crushing defeat romance so often brings. These are a few of my least favorite things. When the dog barfs, when Aunt Bee sings, when I'm through the shredder, I simply remember my least favorite things, and then I don't feel much better. Racist and laces on which I keep tripping. Bigots and spigots that won't stop their dripping. Fake news and Facebook bots pulling our strings. These are a few of my least favorite things. Borders in chaos and children in cages, strippers and flippers and KGB agents, reality show moguls who'd like to be king. These are a few of my least favorite things. Wildfires and flooding amid climate denial, elected officials who should be on trial, the way this all screws with my karmic centering. These are a few of my least favorite things. Moments my actions have been less than stunning, personal failures my mind keeps rerunning, all of those times when I can't make it rhyme. These are a few of... When we can't reach that elusive objective, so much of our striving seems so ineffective. When all my dreams are smashed to smithereens, these are a few of my least favorite things. When all goes dark, when all these things don't go like they should, I simply remember my least favorite things, and then I don't feel so good.
Yeah.
You just made my night. Like, and since I've heard you do that song, and we've been asking about for it too. Oh my God, the updates are great. What are you talking about? It's not outdated
Well,
yet.
it's just, you know, it's just there's yet other crud, you know, to sing about, you know. But yeah, it was good to get it out of the Bush Cheney era. That's what all the previous
Exactly.
references were about.
My God, so funny. Okay, sorry.
Are we muted?
We're unmuted. Yes, we are. Okay, I'm gonna do something that we didn't rehearse, so we're gonna get in big trouble. Is it mostly just our people from the retreat here? You might be more forgiving.
How
Dana,
retreating do we have to be?
I don't know. You might have to retreat
2
all the
drinks.
way
Yeah.
here. Alan says 2 drinks. Okay, we're gonna go with this one. You used to kiss me so recklessly, I lose my center of gravity. I was dizzy and dazzled, weak in the knees. I was crazy for somebody, crazy for me. And the first time you left me, I cried and I pined. Reread your letters and old Valentines, and I put all my favorite 33s on and buried my heartache in every song, 'cause I love you, love you. Since that day, I tried to repent of you, money and tears and therapy spent on you. Only ever came back to this, you and your damned anti-gravity kisses. I loved you, loved you. Maybe it's time we let go. We let all our friends say they told us so. We'll give up this lovely misery, bury our heartaches in cardboard sleep.
And then one day we'll put these old records on and unpack the heartache in every song. And I'll think of your smile, think of your face, remember your kiss and all of the ways that I loved you. I loved you.
Dang! This is going really fast. This is our last round, you guys. I know with live streams, it's harder to sit still. Plus, there's a glass of wine waiting for me upstairs. First things first. Where'd you go? Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Well, this is a song that we actually play with Diamonds and the Rest, so I expect lips moving and things happening, even though it'll look out of time. Jan, you are masterful. Both of you guys are such beautiful songwriters. Love it so much, so inspiring. We are
Annie, you are like an amazing songwriter. So, hats off to you, girl.
thank you.
Yeah.
I copy from the best. That's the deal. Steal, copy. Why was I going to bring this up? Oh, because sad songs. Sad songs. I mean, who doesn't love sad songs? So when in doubt, and you can't come up with anything to write about what you know. And so I wrote a song about songwriting. And this is this was truly just inspired by the idea of kind of being just swept away with the girl with the guitar, just singing her heart out and honoring that while stealing chords, mind you, from a song. So this is a little bit of the folk process, although what it is I learned a jazz song. So this was me stepping out of my comfort zone and putting my own words and hopefully my own spin on a song. So this is called Pocket Full of Words, and please sing along, my friends. Ready?
Yep. Straight top.
Yeah.
Right.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Riding high on empty street, round the corner from absurd, chasing shadows, dancing in and out of sight. Warm in his old waistcoat, with a pocket full of words, just me and that old laughing moon tonight. Then wrap me up so gently in a love that's going wrong. Heartache sure is pretty, all dressed up in a song. Maple syrup metaphors drip with poetic flair into the black hole of desire with the allure of despair. Oh, suffer if you will, to fill the lonely singer's well, painting watercolor sidewalks where she stands. Light superficial torches for our tragic Tinkerbell, and that melancholy guitar in her hands. She'll wrap you up so gently in a love that's going wrong. Heartache sure is pretty, all dressed up in a song. Soaring to crescendo, wait for the collective sigh. Certain as the tears follow another sweet goodbye. now your medicine, oh maudlin maiden fair, till some fabled momentary glimpse of doom comes round to turn the whole world into Rogers and a stare, and you the only wallflower in the room. Then wrap me up so gently in a love that's going wrong. Heartache sure is pretty, all dressed up in a song, soaring to crescendo, wait for the collective sigh, certain as the tears follow another fairy godmother spell, riding high on empty street, round the corner from absurd, wasting shadows dancing in and out of sight. Oops. Warm in his old waistcoat with a pocket full of words, just not the right ones, just me and his old laughing moon tonight. It's just me and that old laughing moon tonight. Oh, oh, just me.
Just me.
And that old laughing moon tonight. Oops. Well,
All right.
Yay!
I blew the ending, but whatever.
How odd for you guys. I mean, if it was me, you know, but for you guys,
You know,
I like to do it this way. I like to blow it a little bit at the beginning and then like forget a couple of things in the middle and then totally screw up the end. That's
oh, well, that's good. Okay, well,
Yeah.
that was about right.
Jim, what you got?
I'm hoping I can remember the song because I haven't done it in a little while, but we'll see if I can pull it off at least as well as Annie did her last one. My darling, precious girl, you changed my world, taught me what for, made it all so much more. You meant the world to me, and I was so proud to be the man in your life. I have never known such a happy home or a love so strong. Still I knew all along that you would be leaving me. I would not always be the man in your life, 'cause you've been leaving ever since you came, growing up and away, and we both knew what this was coming to long before today. And now there's a fiancé. What you say? The one you have in mind, someone strong and kind, I guess he qualifies. I've seen how he lights your eyes, and I couldn't be happier just to see you there with this man in your life. Someone waits for you down at the end of this aisle. enough talk. Let's make that walk into your happily ever after while. Make him smile. Make me cry as the way you fly. I just want you to know I'll always love you so. I hope you someday see how much it's meant to me to be the man in your life.
Woo!
Wow.
That was great, Jim.
And I think that's one of the best songs you've ever written.
Wow.
Yeah, I really do. I love that.
That one needs to be on every Father of the Bride's like playlist.
And on a Father of the Bride movie.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Oh, ooh. There's where the real money is.
Okay, well, I'm going to do the last song, I guess, but I don't know what to do. So I want some people to like text me here and tell me some ideas. If you know anything that I do. If you don't, you can go ahead and request a whatever. I might make it up right on the spot.
I see a request right there.
Frankenstein. Okay.
Oh, I was going to say thump, thump, thump.
That's been a long time, Jim. Driving down the road, I hear a thump, thump, thump. Must be my girlfriend in the back of my trunk. Unlock the lock, pull out the key. Like a jack in the box, she's jumping out at me. She says, honey, 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 won't you marry me? I'll make you the man that you long to be. Love on demand, meals 1, 2, 3. Oh, honey, 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 won't you marry me? I think I could do that.
Wow. That's going back.
Alan's going to be off camera here for a little bit here. It sure has been great to do this for you guys tonight.
Damn straight. Thank you all for being here. And this has just been a lovely, lovely thing.
And thank you, Kiara, for taking over the co-host duties tonight.
Yeah, you can't see. Alan's got a little harmonium. It's like a squeeze box organ.
Can I do it sitting down?
I don't know. Can you move it? Do we have something to put it on? There's so many things to wonder. Anyway, I also want to say thank you to all of our friends here for coming out tonight. And I want to thank Annie for all the hard work that she's put in with all of the tech needs, with, helping us with this whole retreat. And I want to thank Kiara for being the gatekeeper tonight. That's all really helpful. Think you got it?
I don't know. I have to play it too.
Is it loud enough? Okay. 2, 3, 4. A more accurate baker would have been nice, might have cut once and measured twice, might have buried that bolt sticking out of your neck. But a stronger heart in your fragile chest, you've got such lovely bones, such a weary mind. So you studied prose and elegant rhymes,
You walk like a plank getting set to fall. You're like an engine choking in spits and stalls. If only you'd had kinder start, bigger brain, maybe better parts. So you studied Ginger Rogers and Fred Astaire, and you practice your steps with reverent care. Over and over you push that rewind, thinking maybe you'll get it this time. Frankenstein. When you see through someone else's eyes, it kinda makes you grateful just to be alive. And the night is a cocktail of regret and good intention. So you drink to your father, the mother of invention. You feel the pull of gravity underneath your bed. You stare at the stars and the clouds overhead, and you let go the ache, let go the hurt. Feel yourself rising high above the earth, into the mystery that can't be defined, with a hope you cannot resign. Frankenstein.
Alan Finkbeiner.
Yeah. Well, thank you all so much for joining us. Those of you who are in the Zoom room are welcome to hang out for a little bit. We're going to cut the live stream at this point and say goodnight to the Facebook and YouTube land. We might have put some information about the tip jar, and we might have forgotten to.
No, I put it in there.
Thank you, Kiara. You're the best.
She's the best.
No pressure, but if you have a few extra dollars to feed the that'd be awesome. But I hate to end it that way. We just really appreciate you being with us tonight. Jim Beiser.
Rod.
And Chris. Don't think Beiser. Say good night, everybody.
Annie Caps and Rod Caps.
Yay!
Say wave to the live stream.